It's your favorite time again! You and I are gonna be doom scrolling Twitteroonies. I'm gonna catch you with my Pokeball. We're waiting for interest rates to move. We're waiting for major winner Kevin to replace major loser Pal. The FUD around the corner. We need more rate cuts. First up, we have LibertySwap. GM PulseChain. RailGun routes are stabilized. The next goal is to connect Tornado Cash on Ethereum mainnet with PulseChain so coins can move in and out more easily. Crypto Princess, you guys are doing amazing work. Thank you. 2026 will be our good year. So remember, LibertySwap Finance, friends of PulseChain. It's a... Look, we don't have the labels. I'm just going to come out and say it because I don't give a shit anymore. We're just so far down. Okay, it's very, very, very high odds. Richard Fart is and or slash maybe can be perhaps potentially somewhere involved in the vicinity of creating LibertySwap Finance. You can tell by the logos, the colors. He posted about it on his main channel. It's super smooth. It's just representation of him. Okay, but there's just a bit of sometimes controversy. Cash Money comes out, it gets a bit spicy because they have their own token and they dumped a bit of a token or something. Who gives a crap, bro? Just move it aside. You look at it, you're like, okay, maybe he's involved in that. Now, you might say, but Tommy, why is there controversy around whether or not Richard Hart may or may not be involved with LibertySwap.finance? Well, it gets a bit spicy, friends, because LibertySwap Finance, friends, have posted aggressively on their Twitter, PDI to $1. Okay, so this is LibertySwap Finance page. It is super fast, super smooth. And you actually have a private mode now. Look at this. See this? Private mode. Ooh, download the Railway app. So you could use Railway Wallet. This is privacy transactions. Now you might think, oh, private. I want to see what everybody else is dumping inside the bathroom. Do you really want to see? But just to show you what privacy can be used for, friends, if you start up a business and you're paying workers, there you go, private transactions, number one. Number two, you could then load credit cards, debit cards, have open finance, P2P finance stuff, and not everyone gets to see everyone else's bank accounts effectively in crypto, and you can basically spend effectively. That's a big advantage of it as well. LibertySwap also lets you move in and out of PulseChain core coins from outside, and also PDI, which is a stupid literal garbage coin. Okay, it lets you move in and out from outside of PulseChain. You can transfer him from Ethereum, Soylana, Pui. It's a big advantage as well, all right? So hopefully better things are coming as well. Here we have as well, LibertySwap. At least PulseChain reacted very well before the market rebound today. I believe the bazooka of liquidity will eventually make its way to PulseChain. I am staying hopeful, focused, and committed to planning our next moves carefully, okay? So here you have Lady Liberty out here with the big bazooka. So, yes, the stuff you all want to hear about is, yes, now that there are private railgun technology stuff, which is actually great, cool tech, someone could mysteriously pump bags from the side. That's pretty good as well. Also, things can go move in and out, and it just helps with a lot of the greasing between the wheels. We don't have the full roadmap out here. Here's Market Rebellion. I have Sir Nathaniel replying, didn't age well. So let's see what this video is about. So I guess he's drawing some sort of channel. And he believed that this was bear market confirmed. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the Bitcoin price chart. Bear market confirmed. Bear market confirmed. Bear market confirmed! Oh, gosh, man. Dude, these people, I don't get... Look. Fans, look, man. Markets are hard, okay? It's very, very, very hard. That's what she said. 40 plus major crypto influencers. I made threads. I made videos. Blockchain Backer. Ivan. Ben Copen. Trader Main. Over and over and over again. Every single person. Uncle Bobby. Every person. This dude. Market Rebellion. Rebellio, 150,000 followers. Everyone's saying bear market confirmed, bear market confirmed. All of them sitting in the hotel cuck chair. You could be right, man. You could be right. I'm just observing. Tomley, crowd favorite, is buying, and you're all calling him stupid. This is, fans, this is the strangest part. You know, for years, the wet dream of crypto was that we would get Wall Street buying our bags so they can sell to the rest of the 50 million customer plebs, right? Do you want to know what's happening right now? Charles Schwab and Vanguard have literally said, okay, we're going to allow 50 million customers to buy crypto next year. Number one. And number two, Tom Lee is DCA buying Ethereum. So what does the whole crypto industry do? Have you heard of a 4-year cycle? There's a 4-year cycle. Bear market confirmed. We're going down for a year. It's really, it's like, man, I mean, bro, they literally gave us everything we want. I guess you don't believe, man. I guess you don't believe. You know what? We could go down. We could go down. We could go down to zero. It's just, man, you don't deserve the upside. You just don't. The first thing you think of is clicking sell. Oh, man. Uncle Bobby Loukas. Stonks and Bitcoin have the right cycle set up for this move to finally get some upside momentum going. Don't be fooled though, friends, when it comes to Uncle Bobby as well. Uncle Bobby... Uncle Bobby, I was probably watching my videos. That's not Uncle Bobby stuff. Uncle Bobby, bear market confirmed. Bear market confirmed. Man, I'm not... I haven't checked the comment section, but I guarantee there's going to be some spicy comments because everyone's going to say, Uncle Bobby, you are literally calling for a bear market and now you've drawn a line up. YOLO Coiner. Hey, Bob, do you think we'll manage to break above the 1-year moving average? Historically, once we've fallen below it, the 1-year moving average, that's it. I love the 50-week moving average. 50 weeks, 1 year, right? It's never been reclaimed easily. Good question. That's around 1K. That's a big test. I think it gets there, but agree it's a good place to get stalled. What you see? Oh man, this is such a man. Can we just go up, man? It's too much freaking anxiety, man. How many times, friends, we come to this point? I'm the last man standing. Some say I'm a squirrel, holds his own nuts. It's just you and me together. We're standing here, and we're like, oh crap, everyone's left. Blockchain backer. This is the scariest part, friends. Contrarians leave. That's why I pay attention. I pay attention to people who are fading crowds all the time. Uncle Bobby, BCB. I'm paying attention to them and I'm like, oh crap. The guys who fade crowds, they're out. What now? And then we wait. And then I get depressed. I'm like, oh crap. You know, because they fade crowds. You know the crowd sucks and loses money. And then what happens in the next couple of weeks, we see the critical moment. What happened is, as Uncle Bobby, let's go, sells, as Blockchain Backer sells, as Ivan sells, as Ben Copen sells, sell, the entire crowd follows. We watched that. Bear market confirmed. Bear market confirmed. We watched it, all right? You and I watched it. So it is a critical bear market confirmed area. Friends, everybody believes that this is going to fail. It's going to be a rally that fails like all the others. And friends, it's scary. I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's not easy. That's what, man, it breaks my heart, man. I would just wish altcoins weren't down 95% after 5 years. Wouldn't it be nice if they were up like 5x? And then you're like, okay, I don't know what happens. I'll peel off 25%. And then if anything goes bad for a year, I'm covered. We didn't even get that. We didn't even get that. We've been dying since March 2024. Not 5, 4. It's been over 1.5 years. 20 months extra into depression, man. I don't know how I wake up every day. Every day I wake up, I'm like, because I'm not exaggerating. Every day I wake up, I don't want to look at my phone. I don't want to look. I look at TradingView. And when I open it up, friends, there's this moment when you open up the TradingView app on your phone and there's like this 1 second where it shows you yesterday's price, the last time you opened it, okay? And that 1 second, I'm not joking, I'm like, I feel terror. I feel terror because just in my mind, I'm seeing like the 90 and I'm just in my mind, because remember what was happening the past few weeks? I'd like open it up and then like, boom, 87. You know what I mean? Boom, 85 the next day after that. Like there's that one moment of freezing. You think, because that 1 second you think, oh, maybe prices stabilized. Boom, we're down. Oh my gosh. Then I go to the Telegram and there's like, 800 messages in our Telegram. Oh man, it breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Because I checked the first comment and it's like, from 8 hours ago, 6 hours ago. I sleep like 25 minutes. I check the last comment and everyone's like, Tommy, please, we're going down. And then it's just like, no, you just read the scrolling and it's just, and then the Wojak memes come out and then it's all the depressed GIFs and everyone's saying, oh gosh. And then you get down and down and down and down and then you'll see every comment such as, I guess Tommy's going to have to start up his OnlyFans, start selling feet pics. Yeah, oh man. It's how do we get here, man? Defective. I tried to follow the Libra team wallet funds sending to Zcash using the Arkham tool. So, remember Libra, friends? Libra was, meme coin, disappeared now. Remember you had Hayden Davis, Max Extract meme. Yeah, it's been dog shit, dude. Everything's been absolute trash. As it was happening and going down, everything, remember the meme coin and Trump and Melania, people were saying, oh, don't worry, everybody's going to rotate to value now. They're going to come and buy my bags. And I was literally making videos going, you wish, bro. No, they're not. Of course they didn't. What? Oh, your thing has utility. Why? Because you own it. Color me shocked. Nobody else gives a shit. No one cares. They still don't care. Utility. Utility is a trap, friends. Utility is a trap. Okay? How's it a trap? The more useful you are, utility, the more you invite competition to come and dilute away your power and just steal it for themselves. Okay? A hammer is $5. A Louis Vuitton bag, $5,000. A hammer is so useful, every hardware store in the world has one. I got one in my pants. Louis Vuitton bag. You can't do anything with it. So they spend all their time trying to generate demand to make you want to own the bag. It's also similar with countries and tourism. Okay, similar concepts. They work on generating demand. Now we use the word marketing, but marketing has become like a meme word from like the, like everyone pretends to be like an Indian guy. Like when marketing, show when marketing. But actually, that's actually what it means. Pain. ETH strength. Fart coin shields. FOMC tomorrow. Never clicked short so fast in my life. I lost all control. I struck her. So I guess what he's just saying is his name is Pain. He's like, oh, wait a minute. The Disbelief. Okay. That's why, friends, I'm just going to show you again. That is Wall Street cheat sheet. That is Disbelief right there. Let me show it to you right here. This is it, friends. Disbelief. Okay. This is a suckers rally. Also, Disbelief. This rally will fail like all the others. Esoteric knowledge and friendship. Okay. So esoteric means like, deep, 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 deep. You only hear if you're skits enough like 18 hours a day. So I'm just giving you the free information. So something about human psychology from the crowd. This was not around in 2022 in the actual beginning of the bear. Okay. I'm not saying we can't go down. I don't know. But I'm just telling you, once again, friends, back in the actual beginning of the bear here, okay, right here we had Russia, Ukraine, and then it stopped. And then there was fear. Right here, there was Arthur Gaze saying Bitcoin's going to $20,000. He goes, it's definitely going to $28,000, maybe even lower, 28,000. And everyone said, no, that can't happen. They printed so much money, we can't go down that much. And then everyone said, well, we can't go to 20K because that would fundamentally break the structure of crypto. And then as it started happening, we got anxiety turn into fear capitulation and everything happened, okay? We're not seeing that right now. What you've just witnessed from Mr. Pain is the tiniest Ethereum move up. He's now saying, time to get short. Now, he's saying it as a joke, but psychologically, what he's referring to, he's like, oh, wait a minute. Things are slowly improving at the tiniest pixel rate, and we're all cursed into oblivion, so we're definitely going down and we're all going to get punished for another 5 years. He's making like a caricature joke of itself, which is disbelief. Okay, that's how these these moves start, right? It's like, I can't believe it's going up. We're meant to be cursed for 5 years, right? And then that turns into a hated rally. As in like, hey, crypto influencer, I hate you. I sold expecting a bear market. Now I've got to buy Ethereum over $5,000. It's your fault. Okay, hated. It'll come. It'll come. Eventually it'll come. Okay. We've already accepted, by the way, things can be dog shit for another 15 years. I don't care. We've already accepted it. Yeah. If it goes down, friends, are you going to be angry? No, dude, we're already angry 2.5 years ago. We've been depressed for like years now. So who's going to be angry? Everybody who clicked sell. If it goes up, right? Because everybody's clicked sell following the crypto influencers who said, bear market confirmed, bear market confirmed. Let me paint my fingernails. Remember, friends, I just got to remind you, the secret to markets is positioning, okay? Positioning doesn't tell you what's going to happen next with the squiggly line. It just tells you the power of the squiggly line that occurs. So if we go down from here, well, everybody's freaking bearish anyway, all right? But if we go up, it shows you it'll potentially have super powerful legs because everybody's out. And then what's the story going to look like? You sold while Wall Street was buying. Now you're a sucker and now you got to buy back the bags higher. 40 plus crypto influencers have to work on ChatGPT, asking ChatGPT how can they sound right while explaining to their audience that they have to buy back in without admitting they're wrong. GG crypto. It was fun while it lasted. In early 2017, I've been in. I hit some highs and lows along the way. I never quit. I ran my portfolio to 1.2 million by DEC 2024. I can already tell, friends, if this guy had a good result DEC 2024, whenever you hear that, they're a meme coin JPEG on Soylana. And 99% of their stories end with, they lost everything. Yeah, friends, I get there's quote losses, but then there's token losses. These people actually, they don't lose their USD value as well. They lost their tokens. They don't believe in anything anyway. They're not going to get back in and buy any cheap stuff. As of right now, my portfolio is worth nothing. There you go. I did not even finish reading it, and I've told you 99% of these stories, whenever someone brags about making money in 2024, as we're heading into Year of the Snake, it ends with, now I have nothing. Okay? And they're always a Soylana meme coin JPEGer. This is why, fans, look, I'm just telling you, I've been in markets, bro. You have to be careful about what happens in that Bitcoin halving year. There is always this new technology innovation that people think is going to last forever, but it's just a season. It does not last forever. It tricks so many people to make them sell their long-term conviction bags and go and try the new thing. And then what ends up happening is they realize they have no edge and they get cuckaroonied. It's a tough game, man. It's tough. Look, I don't care if nobody listens to me. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Go choke on a banana, right? I don't care. I'm here giving you highest value content in crypto. Highest value content. I'm telling you when the crowd does, dude. Yeah. And if there was an edge, I wouldn't have been making videos. I'd be going and doing it. Okay. Friends, you ready? We see by now. How did you get edge in the Soylana meme coin casino? Okay. Be a grifter, know an influencer, stalk the wallets, have a paid group, worship Satan, tongue in cheek, but kind of. Look at friends, look at Orangey. Orangey literally bragged about onboarding a guy into crypto. He onboarded this subhuman filth, cockroach, gut, pencil neck, noodle arm, scum, who I will slap if I see in real life, who literally bragged in a video about making $1.2 million as a new crypto onboardee. What did he do? He's made over 700 pump fund tokens and rugged all of them. He literally bragged about it. And they didn't think anything was wrong with that. Look, some people say, oh, game is game. Yeah, game is game. You know the people who say game is game? Okay. You're in the hotel cuck chair. And your missus, who's not really a missus, she's getting sprayed by the whole neighborhood. Okay? And you've got to take her home. And then she makes you apologize because you didn't treat her right. Okay? The influencer KOL, they're gaslighting him, telling him, just keep clicking, okay? The same people saying, oh, it's not gay if you have your eyes closed. You didn't know that was a dude hooking up with you? It's the same influencers saying that. You can't trust them as far as you can throw them. These are the same people saying, buy Soylana at $300 because it's definitely going to 1,000. Then it goes down on the trend. Now they say, oh, you should get out because it's definitely going lower. You've taken a 70% loss. They never told you to get in at $15 anyway. But don't worry, we're gonna do the whole big narrative reset. Come and follow the crypto influencer. That's the whole intention. This is why the crowd is poor, friends. This is why the crowd's poor. Okay? They keep sucking off the wrong people. Shouldn't suck anyone else off. But they keep sucking off the wrong people. These crypto influencers. You get it? They don't have a skill of buying low, selling high, bro. They have a skill of charming a crowd and conning you. That's where the word con man comes from. Confidence. They give you confidence that they know where the squiggly line is going in the future. But the secret to markets is positioning. Okay? It's like it's flipping a coin, fans. Remember, I told you, you flip a coin. Heads or tails, heads or tails, heads or tails. I don't know if it's going to be heads or tails. I'm just telling you, look for the games where if it's heads, you win $10. If it's tails, you lose $1. Try to play that game. You still don't know if it's going to be heads or tails. Okay? These influencers are telling you, hey, I know a game and I know it's going to land tails. Follow me. Some people get it, some people don't. This guy lost all his money. He now owes the IRS $25K. Altcoin, I can't say this word, it's a banned word now, became extraction season. Masked by Bitcoin price action. I'm now in my early 30s with all of my assets completely wiped out. GG crypto, it was fun while it lasted. He stopped believing, he started trading. Good work. You ran your portfolio up to 1.25 million. What they don't tell you as well, friends, by the way, okay? What they don't tell you is, do you know how they made their money? Dumping on their friends. They never tell you that part. They don't tell you that part. Yeah. You're buying JPEG dog shit. You're buying JPEG dog. You're dumping on all your friends. Yeah. That's how they make their money. And you know what? I don't even care. Do it. Do it. Okay? You want to go to those weird orgy parties where Tila Tequila shapeshifts and do all these weird satanic bullshit? I don't care, dude. You want to go dump on all your friends? You want to go follow these influencers and join their Discord groups when they have literally zero alpha and you think you're a special little snowflake and you get to front run everybody else when you're literally getting rinsed over and over and over again? Be my guest, dude. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? You're going to learn a lesson. You can just learn it the easy way or the hard way, right? Some people like it the hard way. That's what she said. So, you see this time and time again, dude. I don't give a shit. You know, that's the difference, friends. You can't teach them, dude. You are in the hotel cuck chair. You're in the matrix. You're blue-pilled, okay? You can't contemplate in your head that this whole thing's a movie script. You can't contemplate in your head that long-term holding is how actually you win. You can't contemplate in your head that the government and the deep state actually want Ethereum because you can program all the CBDC stuff. And the people accept Ethereum, but they don't accept CBDC. You can't program that in your head. So because you can't program that in your head, it's outside of the possibility for you to contemplate that they are manipulating stuff down and telling you it's all dog shit and going to zero and making you sell because you think it's a bear market confirmed. These people, friends, the best way to know the future is to make it. You know who said that? Richie Fart. That's what they do. I'll leave you with something, friends, just as a reminder, because we do have a lot of people here. Everybody, I know you're out there sharpening your elbows, keeping your posture straight, not skipping leg day. Did you know that during anger phase of Bitcoin in 2022, did you know Janet Yellen, the pudgy penguin bitch, and BlackRock, yes, the actual BlackRock, were fudding the living crap out of Bitcoin, crypto, stable coins, Tether. Did you know that? I was here every day. I've got articles. You can check my tweets. Down here, they were fudding the crap out of it. Did you know El Salvador? Do you remember, friends? El Salvador bought Bitcoin in September 2021. Did you know that the deep state paid El Salvadorians tiny breadcrumb money, like $50 each person, and they got literally 50 people. They paid them $50 each. That's all needed because it's third world country, right? And they had protests flags and they got a camera and they protested. They wanted to be off the Bitcoin standard and they wanted to go back to the government fiat. And they took a camera of them and they blasted it at the same time crypto was dumping. And if you check out who owns the news media, if you check out the companies that were recording it, guess who has part ownership of those companies? BlackRock. So it's funny, BlackRock were fighting the crap out of Bitcoin down here, knowing they were gonna apply for the Bitcoin spot ETF in 2023. You see this big, fat, juicy, thick green candle? This, friends, is when they applied for the Bitcoin spot ETF. I was here. I was literally, I think I was the first person in the world. I was literally in front of the computer. The 1 minute, you know when Twitter goes 1 minute ago, this posted, BlackRock files for spot ETF. I made a video straight away. It was literally right here. Okay? And then guess what? They still manipulated it down. Isn't that funny? Friends, we went lower than when Roca Negra applied for the Bitcoin spot ETF. You see? Look where we are today. So, they're not just make-believe stories we tell each other, friends. Okay? This stuff is valuable. Yeah? Because they can't make more of it. They print currency from the money printer, dude. Okay? But still, okay? We are playing in the world of crypto, digital networks. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of these people don't think it's worth shit. So you get that kid coming out, trading on meme coin Soylana casino season, up to 1.25 mil, now down to 0, doesn't believe in anything, doesn't know which coins to hold, is not even in the mood to hold anything because I just see everything else is down. He's not going to be participating in anything on the upside at all. If it was so easy, everybody would do it. It's not easy, okay? 37 months and counting. We're still going to make it. Like, subscribe, belly button all. Catch you soon.